Hi Leo, welcome to your Tarotvideoscope for March 2015 by Alma. When I shuffled the cards, picked up on, I was told international affairs. I was told having to resolve some repressed adolescent feelings from your past, more responsibility being given, and plans to travel or chances to travel. And authority figures now being very positive and entering your life in a very positive way. So let's break it down, find out exactly what it is. So there's a feeling here that you are about to take off. But please, whatever you do this month, whether it is starting a new creative project or travel, please double check everything. Maybe there are some things that you overlooked in here and you are in a hurry to get there and to get things done, but then you're going to have to go back and a second time to look things over. This can also mean that second chances will be given to you to reevaluate some feelings or some situations. But definitely this is you feeling happy and feeling very content about things just in general. So opportunities will be given to you, will be offered to you. This is money opportunities, this is opportunities for a love connection, but these are also opportunities that give you much more responsibility. It's like if you already have a job, it means that maybe you will be offered more responsibility at work. You might be offered more working hours. Therefore, this is where the money is coming from. This is how money enters your life. So you do have a lot of goals in your mind. You do have a lot to do. You do have an agenda, so to speak. And in this agenda, in your plan, everything is step by step, step by step, step by step, and you do see that big finish toward the end of the year. But it won't be so easy having to work through the steps of your program, of your project, of the goals that you already set, because some fears here, some psychological fears, or you just being busy with more responsibility are not going to allow you to proceed as fast. You will going to have to go back and revisit these goals or redo these plans for your vision. In terms of family life here, family life, living situation, this card is giving you more responsibility, maybe having to take care of someone else in your family, maybe having to leave your own personal goals a little bit aside right now, because this immediate matter requires your attention and your responsibility right now. So to me this card speaks about responsibility in terms of family matter, having to take care of family matter, whether it's an elder in your family or a child, but also having to take care of a property matter, which is also a family matter. So this can be an inheritance matter. So you will be called to take on more responsibility or to be in charge in this family matter. Maybe you knew that this moment was coming, but you didn't know exactly when. So now is the time for you in March 2015 to take care of this inheritance family matter. So you will be asked to be the one in charge who sorts out this problem. The process will start now. If you are asked to take care of another family member, you will start to take care of them now for the next couple of months, and by at the end of August, the first week of September, the situation will get better, so you don't have to take care of them as much so they will be able to take care of themselves from that point. If you are asked to deal with a legal family matter, with a property inheritance family matter, then the legal process, the project, so to speak, starts now. And again, by the end of August, the first week of September, everything will be resolved. But this requires a lot of attention, a lot of responsibility on your part. You have to show the better side of you, your wisdom, your maturity, and you know that the rewards are there. This matter will be solved. You just have to put your perseverance, your hardship, your efforts toward this. There's a sense here that now women, especially women who are in charge, women who have a certain authority or a saying in these matters that concern you, there's a chance here that they see you with a better eye. They want to give you a chance for you to excel, to show your worth, to show your abilities. But yet, on the other hand, this card is also telling me that this woman who somehow holds authority over you, she also wants to give you a chance to work on something that you know you're not as good as, or as good as you thought you were. So she's also giving you a second chance to strengthen or to work toward this ability. Now, this is not necessarily an ability in the sense of how do I do my work that has to do with your profession. This is also a chance for you to deal with some past feelings, past issues that you had maybe when you were a younger adult or from your adolescence, like maybe some psychological issues here. And I'm sensing specifically either being shy, and now it's time for you to work toward that, what happened and how to make this better, because at some point you will be asked to perform or to be put on a spotlight, so there is no room here for shyness. And it's also requiring me or telling me that another issue here is about giving power away as a teenager, as a young adult. So there's some power issues here when you thought that other people were bullying you, or maybe you bullied other people. So there's power issues into play in here. So there's a chance here for you to go back, find those feelings that you were repressing from your past, that maybe you thought you don't have to deal with these issues anymore. But now you're realizing that these issues are coming back again. So second chances here, and people around you to help you through this so you can resolve these matters. Because if you don't resolve this, then how are you gonna proceed in the next stage of your life? And the next stage of your life requires you to have that authority, to be an authority figure, to have more responsibilities, and to be on the spotlight. So these are two issues that you need to work on, being shy, and in the terms of being bullied, or that's those power issues. You maybe you gave away your power too soon. And as I said, you plays both ways. Maybe you bullied someone. So in terms of all these legal matters, or having to deal with an authority figure, a government issue, anything that has to do with an authority figure, there's a sense of here of being lucky. There's a sense here of these people wanting to actually collaborate with you and letting you know from the start that I'm here to help you if you just follow my instructions. So do as you're told, because yes, they are willing to offer you a solution to resolve this issue, to give you actually more chances for you to go in a much more better direction. And there's a sense here that some of these authority figures have to do or with enable you to do international affairs. If you are in politics or in finances or in professional settings, these authority figures will sign or will give you the seal to some papers and documents that will give you the chance to travel internationally, if this is what you want. There's a sense here that you might be studying in school about international affairs and other laws and international politics here, other cultures. Now, you don't have to necessarily learn this in school, but definitely you are kind of required to know this, or you want to educate yourself about international affairs, traveling, and other cultures, because you know that you are making a plan right now. Something comes up when you know that you're going to have to deal with a certain person who lives in a different country, and you are the person in charge having to deal with this person, because this person will give you this money. You will be cutting a deal with this person. So it is only in your best interest that you start learning about this person's culture and laws. Now in March, there's a sense here of you being creative with all the difficulties that you have, because as I said, you will be asked to take more responsibilities with a family member, whether it's a child or an elder. So in terms of your creative ideas here, because you still have to work on your own personal life, your own projects, your goals for the future, so your creative ideas are going to tell you that yes, you're going to have to take your part in this, but also have a fair share your responsibilities with other family members, because you cannot do this all alone. And this time everybody is ready to collaborate, but they do need you to assign duties, sort of take responsibility. And the same applies whether you're having to deal with a family, inheritance, legal matter. So there's a sense here again that you might be traveling internationally, or in a different country, in other words, or maybe this other person from this other country is traveling here. That's why there's a sense here that you're having to learn something internationally about the culture, about the language, about laws of these countries and international affairs. But definitely it's a good card that will allow your mind to be more open, to learn about your new culture, to learn about international affairs. And there's a sense here that maybe there's a sort of a help or a better understanding about your own personal fears, about your own personal issues here, through you learning about this culture and this person that you might meet that is not of the same culture as you. So by keeping an open mind, you will realize, you will come up with a creative idea of how to get over your own repressed feelings. There's a lot of repressed feelings that you thought you buried, you thought you never had to take care of, or maybe they weren't gonna come up anymore. But yes, they are coming up, and now you are so much more creative, and there's a better support group around you. There's again, there's this elderly person, not elderly necessarily, but in the sense that he feels as an elder figure, as someone more mature than you. So this person doesn't have to be necessarily older than you, but in the sense that this person is more wiser than you, and he or she can guide you through this process of you realizing where your weakness is that you thought you dealt with before, and now how to deal with this in a much more better, wiser, and professional way, so that you don't have to deal with these issues anymore. And as I said, specifically for you, I'm sensing shyness and power play problems. There's a sense here of women coming together to help you. So there's a sense here of creating a circle of trusts, especially with women who are willing to come together and to show you the right way how to overcome this personal fears, repressed feelings that are going to come up, and as a result you will feel that much more connected with your spirit and your mind. As a result, you will be able to overcome your extra family responsibilities that will be given to you, and you will be able to benefit from anything internationally and international affairs coming here into play for you. In terms of your creativity, I forgot to mention that this card not only denotes you starting a creative project, finding a creative way on how to deal with various issues that you might have in March, but it also denotes that some of you Leos will be creating a child. So that's good to know. So it's a blessing having to end this reading in a very positive note, a child being created and coming into this world. So my advice would be, because you will be so emotionally, will feel like everything is so hard and having to deal with all feelings, so my advice would be, don't give up. Know that there is a purpose for this. You have to get over these feelings just to make you much more stronger, so that you proceed in a much more relaxed, positive, and balanced energy and outlook for your future. So your future vision might change because of this, but it will be a very positive and much more optimistic vision of your plans as to how to proceed from now. So it will be hard, but if you don't give up, if you show hard work, then great results are waiting for you. So this was a general reading. If you do want a private reading, please email me at almastudianya2000@yahoo.com. Please visit and like my Facebook page, Alma Lightworker, Psychic and Healer. And if you do like my reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love and light.